though it's an environmental conference, I would like to start talking about bodybuilding. You see how everybody's waking up now, I like that. Now the reason is because there's something in common, the image that bodybuilding had and the image that environmentalists have. In the old days, when I came over here 40 years ago to America, people worked out with weights, but they were embarrassed to admit it, to talk about bodybuilding, saying that they're bodybuilders and worked out with weights, because they were embarrassed about it, especially big stars in Hollywood, like Kirk Douglas and Clint Eastwood, Charles Bronson, and those guys. They would not want to be associated in the dungeons where those weird guys, those fanatics, trained. So they always, when they were asked, how did he get this body? They would say, well, we were born like this. But then slowly the image changed because a book, Pumping Iron, came out. And then the movie Pumping Iron came out. As a matter of fact, we have the director sitting right here. Where's the director? George Butler is sitting right here. And they explained the sport a little bit, and then all of a sudden we won all the covers of magazines and the newspapers and the television, and they started promoting the sport all over the United States, all over the world. And the sport became more and more popular. And eventually, the perception of bodybuilding began to change, and today there are gymnasiums everywhere. And everywhere you can go to a gymnasium anywhere, and normal people will be talking about their abs and their delts and serratus and the six-pack, and all of those kind of things is quite normal. So the sport has arrived. Now, like bodybuilders, environmentalists were thought also to be kind of weird fanatics. You know, the kind of serious tree huggers and weeping willows. Plus environmentalists were no fun, they were like prohibitionists at a fraternity party and stuff like that. And for too long, environmental movement was powered by guilt. Now you know the kind of guilt that I'm talking about: smokestacks, belching pollution, power hour hot tubs, and large screen TVs. Or in my case, flying around in a private plane or driving my big Hummers. Now it's too bad that we all can live simple lives like Buddhist monks on straw mats. But you know something, it's not going to happen. Let's face it, people are not going to give up their energy-burning plasma TVs. Maybe if the TV or the computer or the cell phone or the appliance would have a little smokestack on it that shows you that how much energy you use or how much greenhouse gas emissions there are, maybe you would make the people feel a little bit more guilty, but I doubt it. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think that any movement has ever made much progress based on guilt. Guilt is passive, it is inhibiting, it's defensive, and the approach just simply doesn't work. Successful movements are built on passion. They're built on confidence, they're built on Teddy Roosevelt's bowling pulpit. They're built on critical mass, and often they're built on an element of alarm that galvanizes action. I believe the environmental movement is switching over from being powered by guilt to being powered by something much more positive, something much more dynamic, something much more capable of bringing about revolutionary change. Its image is also changing from one of hand-wringing and whining to that is more hip, an image that is cutting-edge, forceful, and self-confident, and even sexy.
Reduction of our carbon footprint is not only feasible, but affordable. We estimate that we can achieve our targeted reductions at a cost of less than 1% of our operating expenses, perhaps no more than 1/2 of 1%. And who among us would not be willing to pay a tax of 1/2 of 1% to save the planet? Yale has made an institutional effort to signal the dangers of global warming and to take action to prevent it. We hope that institutions can make a difference. But we all know that it is ultimately individuals who make the biggest difference. Mr. Pachauri is one of the world's leading environmentalists. He has spent his life helping to save our planet.
Well, let me start by saying that climate change by itself is part of a much larger problem. The problem essentially is that in our drive towards industrialization and being able to provide more and more goods and services to human society, we have actually pursued a path of development which is unsustainable. It It's unsustainable because we have been consuming natural resources and have been deriving the services of the ecosystems and natural resources in a manner that clearly has not been able to replenish what we have consumed. So I think we need to think out of the box. And this can be done collaboratively, this can be done in partnership between developed and developing countries. Because after all, we all live on one planet and we have to face the challenge together. Thank you very much.